Chains by Boss. Chains by Boss is now the official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. If you need your custom cowboy chains, you go to Chains by Boss. You can find them on any of your social media. You can find them on TikTok, Chains by Boss on TikTok. You can find them also on Instagram, Chains by Boss, and you can also find them on Facebook. Chains by Boss will deliver the hottest new cowboy chains for you, and we recognize them as our official Cowboy podcast sponsor. Thanks. And always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast would love to welcome Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the Cowboy Up podcast. Vosqueros Game has all your custom stickers, your custom towels, your custom tumblers, anything you need to represent your team, such as those Dallas Cowboys or even those hated San Francisco 49ers. Vosqueros Gangs have you. You can find them on all social media, especially Instagram and TikTok. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Vosqueros Gang as our official sponsor of the show. As always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. The Cowboy Up podcast welcomes Dominion Custom Clothing. Cowboy fans, if you need your custom suits, your custom sportswear, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company for you. Dominion Custom Clothing also offers a free mobile service to your home, to your business for suit fittings and fabric showing. Dominion Custom Clothing has been a clothier in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for the last 20 years. So if you need that suit for the night out on the town or the tuxedo for the prom or special occasions, Dominion Custom Clothing is the company you have been looking for. And as always, Dallas Cowboys for life. Peace. From Stop 6, Texas, it's the big fella. It's Dallas Cowboy Chris. And from the 915, Cholo Town, El Paso, it's our man, 21, Armando, 21. And from the hill country of Texas, Austin, it's our man, Retrofit Sports, Hook 'em, it's Rue. And from Tucson, Arizona, the player personnel director of the Cowboy Up podcast is Kuiper AZ. And from the great state of Arizona, he's Mikey 520. What's up? What's up? What's up? Say, man, y'all know what today is. Today is Tuesday. Man, what happens on Tuesday is the Cowboy Up podcast. Man, let me introduce the crew to you. To my right, to my left, to my left, to my right. Man, my homeboy, by the way of Plano, Texas, residing in the hill country, capital city, Austin. It's my man, Retro Spit Sports. Is Rue. Hook 'em. What's up, baby?
Shit, man, I'm good, man. I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go. And man, from the 915, Cholo Town, El Paso, is my homeboy, 21, Armando, 21. What's up, 21?
What's up, fellas? Hey, we back, man. We got first game in the books. Good one. We got a lot to talk about, but hey, big shout out to Aaron Jones, man. Always repping El Paso, man. Big shout out to Aaron Jones. I wish you would have been a Cowboy, but you're not. But let's go Cowboys, baby.
All right. From the ATL, by the way of the Funky Town, Fort Worth. It's what's your point? The point man. What's up, Chop?
He muted.
Mute yourself, Chop. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Chop.
What happened, Chop?
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back.
Come back to Chop.
You got that blue. Yeah. That blue's kind of tricky. That blue mic's kind of tricky. Three of us got it on there.
All right, man. And from Tucson, Arizona, the player personnel director of the Cowboy podcast is my man, Kuiper. Hey, Z, what's up, Kuiper?
What's up, baby? We got Victory Monday. Feels good. Sorry,
we'll talk about your little team.
You talking about Willis?
Yeah, what are you talking about, Willis?
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Come on now, big fella. Away.
Yeah.
We got you, Chop.
We got you now.
I don't know. You got me now?
Yeah, we got you.
Y'all got me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. And also from the great state of Arizona, Tucson, man, it's Mikey. 520. What's up, Mikey?
Oh, man, it's gonna be finger licking like Chris's chicken. Let's get this show on the road. This road on the show. We ain't so, but we so fresh. Cowboy Podcast, like, subscribe. You know why you're here. The same old crooks, the same old criminals. And you already know we ready for that football. And you know what, son? I guess it's a dub when you walk and you just fall into it. Because if you smash, you smash.
Hey,
we didn't choose who we played. We just beat them. That's it.
Yeah. Whatever her name is.
Yeah, I wish everybody could play the Saints. be easy on him, Anthony. Be easy on him, man. Be easy on him. But look here, man. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here, man. Unfortunately, we didn't pull off that victory in Philadelphia. But one thing it's no such thing to me as moral victories. But I was happy that I saw different things with the Cowboys offense. The defense decided to play in the second half instead of the first half. Ruse Poochies are barking. so man, it's one of those happy, sad occasions, man. I'm happy we saw changes. I'm happy about the way my offensive line played. Remember our key players. Remember we were talking about Tyler Guyton, the slap heard around the world. Hey, I appreciate that, man. It reminded me of Eric Williams back in the day, slapping shit out of people. So I did appreciate that. So it was some questions, answers, but it was still some big gaping questions that we need to address. So we'll just start it like this, Rue. Let's talk about this, man. What was your thoughts on the game on Thursday night?
In the beginning, I was cursing this defense, man, and really, I was cursing Eberflus. It's and like when you got the announcers talking about these guys are playing man, nobody's paying attention to Jalen Hurts, and we can't contain. He was the best running back on the field yesterday or on Thursday. I'll tell you what, that man was the best running back on the field on Thursday because he sure as hell wasn't beating us through the air. One catch out of AJ Brown. I mean, it's
beautiful.
It was a game that should have been ours is really what drove me nuts. The O-line performed well. I really wanted to see the matchup against Jalen Carter. Obviously, there's no excuse for what that man did. That's absolutely wild to do that before the start of a game. Like, your player is hurt. Why are you in our huddle? Like, what's the matter with you? And outside of all that, man, there's a lot that I want to unpack in this game, but I'm just going to try to contain it for now. But when it boils down to, there was a lot of good things. There was some things that were like kind of eye opening, but I feel like it can only get better from here.
I feel you. 21. Give me your initial thoughts, man, on the game, brother.
There was a lot answered. I guess we went into it kind of blindly, right? But it was a lot answered, and we saw a lot of good. We saw a lot of good. We took the L, like you said. There's no moral victory. We took that L, but there's a lot. We know a lot came out of it, and you know we saw our quarterback what we wanted to see out of him. You know, we saw what we talked about this run. This what they talked about, and we saw it. You know, um, we saw these running backs that we hadn't seen. All preseason. You know, you know, but it goes to show there's still an answer. As to why we didn't get to see certain running backs, right? So but we saw a lot of good stuff. We saw a lot of good stuff. We saw like you say, we saw stuff that needs to be fixed. We have to get after that quarterback. That was one thing last season that we need fresh, right? But a lot of good, a lot of bad. We still got a lot of holes. I feel like but it's out. But I'm optimistic, man. It's looking good, man. It's definitely looking good. I liked what I saw. I feel sorry for the next team though.
All right, Shop, man. What was your initial thoughts, man, about this game? Your general overview, and we're gonna get into details in the game. Man, what was your general overview about the game on Thursday?
You say it's on me, big fella?
Yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I may have to switch over in between. This thing acting kind of quirky. But look, I saw exactly what I thought I would see, to be honest with you. We went out there. We didn't make the adjustments in the first, and I was glad because you had to run the course the entire first half, to make the adjustments. We covered up those wide receivers pretty good. I was kind of shocked that they held up that long, to be honest with you, according to what we thought about our corners. Jalen Hurts, that was just scrap yards. He ran all over the place. Those were just scrap yards, those coverage yards. So, I wasn't upset about it. It was kind of what I thought we'll see for a team that never had any preseason help. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. Now, player personnel director, Kuiper AZ. you picked the Eagles, but how did you think the performance of the Cowboys went?
Man, honestly, I think the weather delay screwed you guys over so bad. So bad, man. Our offense had so much steam, and the weather delay just gave the Eagles everything they needed to make adjustments, and it just made all the players in the offense a little sluggish. But I loved to see Javonte Williams in a power run scheme, in the Clayton Adams run scheme. That was what had me. Oh shit, that was beautiful.
Beautiful. All right, Mikey, your general assessments on the game on Thursday, brother.
While me and Kuiper were simul watching, we're watching his little brother make his JV debut. Not one bad snap. We're real proud of him. So I watched it on the replay because obviously the Thursday night game gets played again on NFL Network. Man, if you would have told me that Smith and AJ Brown would have combined for 4 passes for 24 yards. If you would have told me that they would have lost Jalen Carter in the beginning, if you would have told me they would have had 10 penalties for 100+ yards, if you would have told me that, if you would have told me that the MVP, this record-setting running back that changed this team, and we held them after the Lightning scribe to 7 carries under 1 yard, and altogether he didn't even get to 70 yards. I would have said we would have won this game. I would have been wholeheartedly that we would have won this game. We lost this game because big players didn't come up in big moments. The last players that you expected, Eberflus had us buttoned up. We only had 4 penalties, fellas. 1 pre-snap penalty that was 12 men on the field. No false starts, no offsides. That's coaching, baby, and that's what we're happy about. That's the optimism that we're happy about. We could get into the whole Jade on Blue thing, but there's a cause and effect there. I know we're gonna get into that, but I think we could have took something from this team. That's what irks me the most. We could have took something from this team. They didn't beat us. We gave it to them. We're happy, and there is no moral victories at all, especially with the FUCK fuck them Eagles. But we feel good about the stuff, and I get it, Rue, that it was real vanilla, but there was a cause and effect, Rue. There was a cause and effect that they held Brown for one damn target for 7 yards. That was the cause and effect. And I'm not trying to get on you or other Cowboy fans. We can't have all positions be the best positions. There's a salary cap. We got to fill in the holes and what we're going to give and what we're not going to give and what we're not going to let. Overall, yes, I'm proud of this, but most of all, I feel like we gave this game away, and it's a simple play that won this game, and that was, what was his name? Zach Bond, not giving up on a play and catching slow ass Miles Sanders.
Yeah, we'll get into Miles' ass anyway. Look, well, to start the game off was unique, very unique. Nice kickoff. Injured player for the Eagles sitting there. Dak Prescott and Carter was getting into it, a little verbal, a little back and forth, football crap. Football crap. We just talk noise on the field. That's how it is. Dak spit on the ground, and Jalen, not Jalen Clark. What is that boy's first name?
Jalen Carter.
Yeah, Jalen.
Okay, Jalen Carter came across the football, across the line of scrimmage, almost in the Cowboy huddle, and spit on Dak Prescott. Now, I've listened to all the sides and everything. I've even heard Eagle fans defending him, saying that Dak Prescott disrespected him, and that's why he responded. That is so horseshit. That's just like I ain't gonna say that. It isn't just like an Eagle fan. It's absolutely describing the Eagle fan. When you think it's justified that somebody spit on the ground, you can spit on somebody. Well, I know where I'm from. Chop knows where he's from, and in the funk. If any kind of parcels of liquid come out your mouth intentionally on another person, it's gonna be some consequences and repercussions, right? It's gonna be a lot of furniture.
Big time.
Yeah. So
Big
I
time.
was actually shocked it wasn't a melee, because Dak held his composure and all that stuff, but I would have absolutely lost it, because you couldn't do that to me, and no man. I don't care how friendly or family, you just can't do that. That's disrespectful. But to when Philly fans defend the man, I was like, man, you just showing your character.
Well,
Okay?
exactly. But they threw snowballs at Santa Claus. These fuckers cheered Michael Irvin breaking his neck. What do you expect the class of people that we have to deal with?
That's true. That's true. So hey, Rue, when you saw the old Hatua guy, yeah, that's his new name, Hatua, spit on your quarterback. What did you think?
My eyes got like this big because I was like, this is huge. They don't have their best interior pass rusher. Like, this is huge. This changes the entire complex of this entire game just by him not being here. Like, I was just like, I can't believe he's that dumb. Number one, I was like, that was stupid. I really don't care what Dak Prescott did. If he spat on the ground towards him, that doesn't justify you getting up in that man's face and straight up hocking a loogie on his chest. Not the same thing. Not the same thing. Anybody who justifies that is an idiot. That's why this dude was a crash out in college. This is not new behavior from him. This dude was a crash out then. He's a crash out now. It just goes for another little tick on his character. That's just what it is. This is not the first, nor will it be the last story that you hear about Jalen Carter doing something dumb like this. This is not the first time, nor will it be the last.
21. How you feel?
Nope.
Hey, big fella, to me, that's just man law. That's just man law. You don't one man, you don't spit on another man. It's crazy. I honestly thought he was gonna get suspended. You know, he came out today. He got fined, I guess, his whole paycheck pretty much for or something like that
Yeah.
for the game.
Good
But
shit. Good shit. Good shit.
right, but it's just that's crazy. Crazy way to start off the game. I don't think anybody had that in their pick'ems or whatever. But
Right?
yeah, crazy way to start the game for sure.
That was not on my bingo card.
It definitely
Right
went
now.
on the bingo
It
card.
was not on my bingo card.
Chop, man. What did you think about Mr. Haktua, man, spitting on your quarterback?
Man, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah,
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
We can hear you before.
Okay. Oh, yeah, but this thing was it's tripping. Well, first of all, I have to commend Dak for keeping his composure, because all of us are men on here, and we know for a fact, even if a joker was talking to us and spit was coming out of his mouth on the other side, we probably gonna punch him in his face. And for him to deliberately spit on you deliberately like that, hats off to that for not swinging on it, because that's an initial reaction. Is just a straight start swinging, or at least punch the joke in the face, because that's a law. You just don't spit on anybody, period, for no reason. So yeah, I was happy. I was happy he did it, but I'm like, all right, cool. Holla, we'll see.
Bro, what's wild? The ref is a yard away. The ref is literally right there. Like, he is right there. I was just like, bro, that's bizarre.
It's funny. Just like my first initial statement about this, Eagle fan on TikTok say Dak spit first. Oh,
Bro,
you see what I'm talking about, bro?
I can't fix it, man.
You can't fix stupid. Anyway, Kuiper, what did you think when you saw it? And you are unbiased. Hey, you ain't cheering for neither team, but what did you think when you saw it?
You just don't do that crap, man. He almost cost the team the game, because as soon as that happened, everything switched. It went from the Cowboys having to double team Jalen Carter to the Cowboys can go man to man on the offensive line and don't have to worry about anything else. It was so stupid, man. They didn't have much of a pass rush in the game. They didn't have much to run or to stop the run on goal line, especially. That's just so stupid and so childish.
Yeah,
Piper, how many times did Dak get sacked?
zero.
I think
How many times did Dak get sacked?
zero.
He still lost his game. That's just one more stat. And I'm telling you that we guys know how unbelievable this is. It felt scripted.
Yeah.
It really felt scripted, like, because I was on the bleachers and I'm like, there's a buffer between me and my stepson. Won't go to those dynamics, but we're talking about the game while we're watching the game. And, did you watch this shit? Oh, excuse me. Did you watch this stuff? Did you really do this? Like, he really was brazen enough to do this. And then what's the new mantra of the league? Sportsmanship.
Yeah.
They beat this into the players. They're having seminars about sportsmanship. They're even having the analysts go over sportsmanship. So, CD even doing that, he can't do that no more, bro. So spitting on a player, we already know the rules of that and the disrespect of it, but just to be so out of sight. And you know what? Let's buy into the fucking Eagles. I'm glad they were stupid enough to get rage baited into that. So if Dak showed the red sash to the bull and the bull took it, then it's the bull's stupid ass fault. You know what I mean? Took it. Regardless, we didn't take advantage of it. Just one more thing that, yes, we're happy about, but fudge, man. Fudge, I can't believe we didn't steal this from them, because that would have been it. And that's the little caveat. It's because Jalen Carter wasn't. Man, if you twist your ankle on a basketball court and you lose that game, it's still a now. It's still a now. So it felt scripted. It is what it is. I have no qualms with the fine. I have no qualms that they use that whole game as a suspension, because You know what? We want them at their best. I don't want to hear crap from them. I want them to have a great season. So when we see them again, and then we are fully loaded, we're at it again. But once again, we gave them this damn game.
Yeah.
Talk to on this fucking segment. Let's go forward.
All right. So let's talk about Dak Prescott, man. You know, we didn't see Dak at all. We hadn't seen him since week 6 of last season and everything. The Cowboys decided not to play him at all in the preseason. And to me, his performance, man, some of the balls Dak Prescott threw on Thursday were very, very wonderful. There were spot on targets, man. I can count one that should have been picked, but he was under duress and it should have been picked. But I wouldn't have blamed him because he was trying to make something happen because he was under duress. But everything else, even the Fergie drop, oh my God, I wonder what Fergie asked. The Fergie drop, the 3 by CD. Well, you know, I give CD 2.5. The 2.5, all these passes, man, were pinpoint perfect passes. You know, the old stigma of Dink and Dak. All they're going to do is Dink and Dak. Did you see any Dink and Daks on the game Thursday? No.
As the young people say, he was throwing dots.
He was throwing dots. So he's looking like, man, he's in form again, man. He's no interceptions. Okay, what he went 260 yards, I believe, in the game. God, I really appreciated his performance, man. Rue, do you think number 4 is back, ready to roll this season, man, or are we still on that holding pattern on that?
He looked like himself. He definitely didn't look like he did last season. He was the reason we were in this whole thing to begin with, because the whole problem, the problem that we've had is like when the defense isn't there, he's not there. When the run game's not there, he's not there. He was the offense. For the first half, he was the damn team. I mean, he was lighting it up all over the damn field throughout that first half. And it was just a duel between him and Jalen throughout the whole matchup. Obviously, Jalen's running down the field the entire time, which I don't understand. We're looking at Eberflus, just like, what are you doing? But with Dak in that first half, just point after point, drive after drive, to end the way he ended the half, it was perfect. And this whole game boils down to drops and a fumble. That's really what drives me crazy more than anything.
You're getting caught behind.
He had this thing. He had this thing in the bag, and he did everything that he possibly could have for us to win. He put us in a position to win. Our defense, even in the second half, came alive. Only allowed 3 points in the second half, and gave us a position to win. 3 minutes left. You get the ball, and it's just, I can't. I'm sick about it because, dude, CD, Dez catching these balls, man. Sorry. You're an 88. You're going to get compared to other 88s. Yeah. Dez is catching these balls, bro. That's been the knock on you since your rookie year. You got to get up and snatch that shit. I'm sorry.
That's slippery slope, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry. He had a phenomenal game. He had a phenomenal game that is going to be forgotten because of these drops. He had a great game that, you know what, everybody's going to be talking about. Nobody's going to talk about the fact that he had a great game. Nobody's going to talk about the fact that he was a standout throughout the game. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about the drop where you hit it like this. We're going to talk about the drop where it's in your bread. It's in the bread basket. And then the last one, you stretched out, pawed out, and it's like, okay, fine, Dak, you could have gave him a little bit better ball, but bitch, you get paid $40 million a year. You get paid $40 million a year. Stretch out, go get that thing. And then with Fergie, and you know what's funny? You bring up the rain delay. The rain delay, in my opinion, saved us. Because if you think about the rain delay, the Miles Sanders had just fumbled.
Yeah.
Miles fumbled, rain delay,
Dak saved that.
3 and out. See ya. Yeah. That rain delay saved our ass, in my opinion.
I know, but the Dak tackle, the Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh God, no. I'm sorry. Yes, the Dak tackle. He even made a tackle. He even made a tackle in the damn game. He made a damn tackle in the game. So he played lights out of his mind. And it's funny, too, because I got people with a straight face talking about the stat sheet with Dak Prescott today. And I'm like, if you're talking to me about the stat sheet about Dak Prescott today, number one, you didn't watch the game. Number two, you don't know what you're talking about. You clearly didn't watch the game if you're talking to me about the stat sheet today with Dak Prescott. That's what drives me crazy more than anything, because it's like, we're trying to tell you with a straight face, yes, he outdueled your quarterback. He played better than your quarterback. And he's like, well, Jalen won the game. Bro, 24 yards, 150. He was the best running back on the field. That's all I got to say.
All right. 21. Well, room went to different places, but we're going to talk about that.
He's going to have that.
I'm sorry, I did that.
Yeah.
You need to get that Rodri out of his system.
I know he's fine.
What we saw with Dak Prescott is what we wanted to see. We saw that Dak Prescott that we had been hoping for, you know. But again, I feel like with our quarterback right now, it's like the Cowboys, man. We can't get our hope up right now yet. Not yet, man. Not yet. You know, our quarterback, he had a good game. He had a great game. I want to say. I think he was number 2 overall out of the quarterbacks this week. But great game. I just hope he can stay consistent and, you know, keep going with it. You know, I don't want to get too excited about it, man, because, you know, it's just if for some reason we get excited and it's just, you know,
you've been hurt. Somebody hurt you.
They've hurt me before, so you know, great game for my quarterback. Great game for my quarterback, and that's what I want to see. Consistently.
21 been scarred before. You say 21 been scarred.
and truthfully, there is a real concern, because how different would this game have been with Jalen Carter? The good thing is we get to see a real defense next week. This offensive line gets a real test next week, because that's what that was huge. That was big.
Jalen Carter 1-2, bro.
I mean, it was huge.
No. Chop, man, what was your thoughts on Dak?
Well, first of all, I don't know if anybody else recognized this. Did anybody out there see Dak sit down during that game?
No, I didn't realize that.
No, I didn't. I don't
know.
I know every time they cut.
Real.
Yeah, every time they cut away, he was just there.
Yeah.
Dak was pacing the sideline. Dak was on the edge of the white chalk on the grass. This was a different Dak. This guy wanted to win this game. He came out there to show himself and everybody that was watching that Dak was back and he was a different person. If you just look at the demeanor on his face the entire game, which says a lot, this guy was on a different level. His whole demeanor was totally different, and I was loving it. I was like, look at this guy. This guy, he's on. Normally you see Dak on the bench, reading the iPad, talking to the quarterback coach, talking about this and that, shaking his head. This time, my man was pacing up and down the sideline. You could see him by himself at sometimes just standing out there on the white chalk, looking and going like, okay, what the hell is going on now? What we doing now? I'm about ready to go back in it. So, yeah, I think Dak was back, and I think, you know, and contrary to a lot of people believe, honestly, Jalen Carter has never been an issue for Dak.
Yeah.
He's never been an issue for Dak. Now, it was better because this is our first game playing together with all the offensive linemen, but Jalen Carter has never been an issue for Dak. Let's just clear that out of the way.
Dak Martin was in his way. Like, it's kind of cause of a right
we can go there. We can say that, but yeah, you're right. But he's never been. It's just that they felt like the way that the narrative. Oh my God, Cowboys definitely wouldn't have won if Jalen Carter would have played. I don't know. I don't know about all that now. But that, but as far as Dak, man, I like how Dak played. I loved it.
Yes, sir.
All right, my unbiased Arizona Cardinal fan, my player personnel director. I know.
Hey, fellas, real quick, fellas. When you marry a Mexican woman, sometimes you will line up. You will line up. So Dak is, he got that Mexican woman in his life right now. That boy lining up. He said, "Nah, I'm on that sideline. I'm right."
You got text in, you know what I mean? Just like Kobe.
So Kaiba, people that's new to the channel, you are our player personnel director. If y'all wonder why we got a Cardinal fan on the show, y'all join us from TikTok or whatever platform. He knows football. That's why he's here. Go back and watch any of our draft shows.
Cardinal show. Huh?
He'll explain it. He should have his own show, but he won't do it. I don't know why.
Do it. All these fucking clowns on TikTok. I ain't even talking about.
Look, Kuiper, I need your opinion on, man. How did you feel about Dak Prescott's performance on Thursday night?
I thought he was poised, but I loved his accuracy beyond the sticks. Down the field accuracy was beautiful. He was just so let down by his receivers, man. Like you guys want to talk about Swergies and CD's drop. I hated George Pickens down the field on the sideline. He was too cute trying to one-hand a deep ball. I get he was getting help, but that is a George Pickens catch that he does every single game. And he just tried to be too cute with it and dropped it, man. He had great accuracy. He earned a 90 PFF grade. That tells you how great he was last night or on Thursday night.
But his rating was a 54. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Like PFF gave him a higher rating, but that's where the QB rating is so skewed.
Well, it's because he had 13 incompletions for 21 for 34, 188. So I guess the 0 touchdowns also hurt his QBR, but PFF wise, they know how good he actually did play.
Yeah.
He oh, sorry, go
ahead. No, I was asking you. Go ahead.
Oh, no, he looked with this different demeanor. You're right on the spot, Chop. You're right on. You guys are all on point. I'm glad I'm last. He for Shannon Sharp to call him walk it to him. He walked that ball to CD Lamb. You know, I'm done killing CD because CD ain't the only reason we lost this game. The Ferguson drop, and then on the fumble, Tyler Smith missed his block. Tyler Smith missed that block. Don't get me wrong, Miles Sanders supposed to hold the ball regardless, but he got Tyler Smith. So think about it. These all pros and a Pro Bowler with Jake Ferguson having these miscues. You think these miscues are going to keep continuing for the season? That's why, you know, we're all optimistic. That's why the glass is half full for some of us, not half empty. And it sucks because it's the fucking Eagles. But as far as we got a quarterback back, gentlemen. And more I saw him, the more I believe wholeheartedly that he was hurt the whole time, that they didn't disclose it. Because you can't just rip a fucking muscle off the bone all of a sudden from one game to the other and how he was playing until then. And then we see this version of Dak throwing dots. So it's not all on CD Lamb. It's a team victory, it's a team loss. Hey, congratulations, Birdman. Thank you for getting Des Bryant to throw the Cowboy Up podcast promo for us. We appreciate you. Congratulations on your win. You know what I mean? We are a classy group, but fuck the Eagles. And your man is the man, for real. We deal with real ones and everything. And again, like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll never stop pushing this because you know this is good barbershop talk and good content. We are shared to now 80 different groups on Facebook, from all the way to Canada, all the way down to Venezuela, Latin America, ya saben, timbra la campana, and always like and subscribe us. You guys know what it is.
You talked about those miscues, though. That's what happens when you don't play your starters in the preseason.
I love you.
That's exactly what happens.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No,
absolutely.
What do you feel about that, big fellas? You think that's residue of that? Like, or and a lot of all right. I'm sorry to muck it up because you know we're trying to get to the Giants and fuck the Eagles.
No, it's fine. But, no, man, my thing is, man, you know, I've always been that Tom Landry guy. Tom Landry had one game in the preseason. Remember, we had 4 preseason games. In that 3rd preseason game, his starters played 3 quarters. The 2nd preseason game, they played to the half. The 1st preseason game, they played a quarter. And then they didn't play at all in the 4th preseason game. But now, since the money's so big and everybody's scared of being hurt, to me, as a football player, I didn't ever think about being hurt. All I thought about is going out and hitting somebody. That's the beauty of football because it's gladiators out there, man. You want to go out there and rip somebody's head off. You know, if you think about getting hurt, what's going to happen?
You're going to get hurt.
You're gonna get hurt.
You're scared. You're
going to get hurt. And a lot of these organizations and coaches, man, they coach scared now in the preseason, man. But there's still a few old school guys out there that let their players play. You know, the Chiefs let their players play. What was it? Was it the Bengals was letting their players play? You know, hey man, I appreciate it. Go ahead, Ruth. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, man, it ain't just us because I'm telling you right now, if you look at all 16 matchups, you realize only 3 games hit the over this week. Only 3. The Steelers game hit the over. The Bills and the Ravens game hit the over, and Monday night's game hit the over. Those were the only 3 overs all week. All these offenses, and it is, and you, what you are right about, it is because of the preseason. These guys, because they don't play like they used to in the preseason, these next few weeks are essentially they're like, you know, few warm up games to get kind of used to and everything and get comfortable. That's really what you're seeing. Because it's clearly visible all across the league. It's not just us. It is literally everyone.
What does this mean? Do you think the players are treating it that way? So are we getting the bang for our buck? And then they're calling this a regular season game?
I tell you this, we fucking better be because these games count.
Yes.
That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. These games count. And this ain't the NBA or the MLB where they play a million games. These 17 games matter. And this is, of all things, a division game. That's why I really hate that you open the season with this, honestly.
And conference game.
It's a division game. It's conference game. Like, I mean, it's everything all in. It's all in one. But at the end of the day, what kills us all more than anything is that the game was right there. That's really what kills us more than anything. That's what hurts about this game is because Dak Prescott had a chance to kind of. He got his flowers at the end of the game, regardless, because everybody saw the effort that he put. But it's like it's all for naught because he wanted that win more than he wanted those bullshit flowers.
Yeah. Well, and then that raises a lot of different questions, right? It raises the questions of was that too? Man, what happened here? Hey, did somebody go back in time and go and try?
He was switching back to
chops.
Yeah,
chops.
go ahead.
Anyway, so it raises the whole Jadon Blue argument. Why wasn't Jadon Blue playing? Why didn't they target George Pickens? Like, what do you feel about that? 21.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know why we didn't look for George Pickens more. I feel like we were gonna come out there. I mean, we all know this is the CD's team, right? We all know that's where they. But I did feel like Dak was gonna distribute the ball a little bit more evenly. We didn't see it like that, But I do agree with Kuiper though. That one throw to Pickens, he tried to get a little too fancy with it, and I mean he got the call right. That's what he
got
wanted.
The call. That call bailed him.
Yeah, that call bailed him, right? But and then the whole Jadon Blue thing, I don't know what they apparently he's even a healthy scratch for next week, which is
I want to talk about it. We're not going to read the whole quote from Shoddy, what he was asked today, but obviously there's a consistency, and this is what I wanted to get to. You led me right to it. Thank you, 21. Obviously this is what I'm liking about Shoddy, and I can't hate him because last year, you remember playing Zeke regardless, bullshit, just because he was Zeke and not putting Rico in. Wow, Shoddy's. This is actual culture. There's an inconsistency about Jadon Blue. Maybe he's not on the books. Maybe he doesn't know the plays. Maybe he's fucking up on the assignments. He said something about you're good on Tuesday, but you're not good on Wednesday. He's looking for consistency out of this guy. There was another healthy scratch. His name was Mozzie Smith. and then you telling me Mozzie Smith's a first round player right before when we would put first round players before because they're from the first round, but he's a healthy scratch. And you got Jay Toia on there, which is a 6th round player. You know what I mean? And the thing is about Scotty right there, he's showing that there's a culture. There's a culture that if you're on your P's and Q's and you're playing, doesn't matter where the fuck you're drafted, if your name's Ezekiel Elliott, it's a merit system, and that's what you could get out of it. Don't get it twisted. If Jaden Blue is gone, Zach Bond ain't catching his ass. That's a 4.3 fucking speed, right? And that's honestly the play of the game. That saved the fucking game. That's the difference in the game. But what you could say about what Shotty is doing and what the culture is, the culture, that is evidence of it. And yes, maybe bringing Mozzie Smith is not the greatest example, but the old culture would have put him there just because he's a first round draft pick or his name is Ezekiel fucking Elliott. You know what I mean? Personally, Dante Fowler was driving me nuts, and I want to see James Houston there because Breaking Contain was killing my ass. You know what I mean? But we can't have it all perfect.
Yeah. Well, that's perfect segue because I wanted to go to the defense. Okay, and then we'll get into these Giants. Okay. This was my problem the whole game. Whenever you let a professional quarterback have all the time in the world, he gonna eat your ass up. Yeah. He didn't eat us up throwing the ball not one time. You know how he ate us up? Because when we were playing zone and then the matchup man, you got your back turned to you. And when you break your assignments as a defensive lineman, not staying in your lane or your zone or your area, and you stack them. I forgot who did it on ESPN. It was beautiful how they described it. When you get out of your area, and if the defensive line is not on a common push, there's levels. And whenever it begins a level, you open holes.
Yeah.
And basically, every time we needed to get the Eagles off the field, our defense and our pass rush, except for in the second half, let us down. And what they were trying to do, you saw what the Cowboys were trying to do. They were trying to get one-on-one matchups on the defensive line and the offensive line, out blitzing and trying to contain. But they never had a spy for Jalen Hurts, which was it was asinine. You know he's a running quarterback. Why wouldn't you have at least one spy on him? Okay. So it was those plays, man, in the first half when we had him 3rd and 12, 3rd and 8, and he was picking up these first downs. That's what actually killed the Cowboys because the Cowboys said Jalen Hurts is not going to beat us passing. They had every receiver locked down, but he beat us running when he needed to. 21, we'll start with you, man. What did you think about the defense's performance? Because I know, personally for me, the second half was a lot better than the first half.
Mikey touched on it way earlier about, they have the best running back in the NFL, and I don't know how many yards do we hold them to, but so that attests to this stopping the run, and I think that we're doing it. This one piece that we went out and got and we traded for, he did his job. He did what we got him there, right? So Kenny Clark balled out. I saw a few plays where he was after it, and I feel good about it. I feel good. I felt like we stopped the best running back, in the league. So definitely feel positive about it. Just that whole spy thing, man. We knew that Jalen Hurts could hurt us with his feet. Why wouldn't we put somebody after him? I don't know what the scheme was there, but it was just tough to watch him just damn near walking the touchdowns. It was crazy, right? It's like I wanted to jump from the TV just to stop him. That's how slow it was, man. But walking in.
I was listening to your live stream. You guys are hilarious. You and your son are hilarious, bro.
We're just talking it up, man. But
21 streams, bro.
So it's crazy, but I actually felt good about this defense. I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel like what we thought it was gonna be, right? We thought it was gonna be, man, you know, Micah's gone now, and you know, what's this defense really gonna be now? But no,
we don't
actually,
say that name no more, bro.
yeah, right. For, you know, I'm gonna throw $5 in the piggy bank for saying it, right? But you know, I felt good. I got good positive, you know, vibes out of this defense coming out, man. I'm not worried about it. There's nothing that says, okay, y'all, next game's gonna know. I'm good. I feel good about it. Even these games that we called tough, you know, when we saw the schedule first come out, I feel good about them. That's how good I am. I feel good about it.
Feel good about the Lions, damn sure.
All
For
right,
sure.
Rue, man, give me your perspective of the defense before we get to these Giants.
I feel like it was Jekyll and Hyde, and maybe it's just Matt Eberflus kind of coming into his own. But like for me, Marshawn Nealon was just a standout. He had a great game.
Yes, sir.
Marshawn was absolutely beautiful in this game. Donovan Izaraku is a project. I feel like Donovan Izaraku has got some levels he needs to get up on, which I think we kind of knew
Gregory,
that.
right? He's like a skinnier Gregory. You know what I mean?
In a sense, yeah. Like he just need to work on the move. He need to get a little stronger. He need to get in the gym. I mean, it's just one of them things, man. He's a rookie. I don't know if we actually no. We didn't plan on playing him this much. I don't think. So I think he's got some developing he's going to have to do. And ultimately, Dante Fowler is going to have to step up for us. But outside of that, man, Kenny Clark had a great game. I feel like Kenny Clark was wreaking some havoc on the inside. I am going to miss the presence of the pass rush, but I feel like it is going to come into its own. I think Dante will I think Dante will get better as the season moves on. You know, just kind of get his legs up under him. You know, as a wily vet, and then you know, if Marshawn keeps on this track, Marshawn's going to be a force to be reckoned with because he looks like a real deal threat up front. He looks really good.
Yeah.
Chop, what you think about the defense, bro?
Hey, you know, I saw a couple of things, man. I saw a couple of things. Now,
you're going to say it, Chop.
Let me throw this out there for a minute. You know what I'm going to say it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this for a minute. Could it be Matt Eberflus purposely didn't want them to really rush to rush the quarterback like that because they knew he was going to come outside the pocket. Now, on Hurts' side, this is what he did. He played the ends where it looked like our ends wasn't getting a pass rush. No, he just did it like a play. If they turned in, he went out, and he just waited. And once they turned in, the D ends turned in, Jalen just went around them. He did it every single time. When they pass rush, once he realized nobody was contained in the edges, he just went around it. That's the only thing they did. And I think they did it I think the offensive line did it by design. They curved them all inside the inside toward the center. Jalen ran out on the 2 touchdowns. If you go back and look, both of our ends was held. Both of them were held when Jalen Hurts came around. Easy Rocco, and I hate to give him a bailout, but they was being held. You go back and look at Sam Williams, he was being held. Rock was being held on the other side. Now, we know we don't get holding calls in Dallas, but they definitely were holding. So I think what Eberflus was really trying to do was say, hey, don't be rushing upfield. You can rush, but don't really rush upfield. Because this guy is not going to do anything but take off, and we don't have nobody fast enough to actually catch him. So they just kind of played the position. But once they turned in, he just went around them. So in the second half, once he realized what they was doing, okay, boom, you're going to be a spy. This is what you're going to do. We're going to hold containment. We ain't going to try to rush him. We're just going to cover these edges and let the spy catch him. So we shut the whole thing down. So I think a lot of the things that they did was really by design. To be honest with you, it just looked bad when Jalen was running those touchdowns and nobody was getting those sacks because then that's when the Michael Parsons thing. So come see if Mike Parsons was there, he would have caught him. That's what the man was getting ready to do. Pass rush. But really, if you go back and look at it, only thing they did was rush the field a little bit, and once they turned in, Hurts took off. Second half, they held that, they contained the edges, and the spy came in and they stopped the whole thing. Other than that, I love what Kenny Clark brings to this defense.
He hurt his ass. That's hurt.
You know, I seen a different level of play from O.C. Digazua and Sam James Houston. He is a dog, but he's been here before, y'all. He's not a rookie. He's been here before. He did his things. Now, it's a Rocco, easy rock. What happens? Switch sides. He played the side that they protected the most, and they left James Houston and Fowler. Now, Fowler lost containment a lot. That's my guy, but he lost containment a lot, and I don't expect that from a veteran DN like that. He lost containment. There you go. You see it, right? Go ahead and let it play. Let it play. It's not playing.
I know Papa's got something for us. I know me and him on the same. I thought me and you can be the same wavelength, but I know Papa's got that. I'm doing this. I'm manifesting this. You're right on with Kenny Clark.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, man.
Piper, what you think, man? What was your thought on the Cowboys defense last Thursday?
I loved what I saw from the run defense, man. But the tackling, I still saw like tackling that was reminiscent of no preseason from the linebackers, man. You can see that.
There you go. I love you. You're my son.
Kenneth Murray looked slow. And it just felt like Louisville needed to be the spy out there for it hurts. Other than that, man, I don't know if I was the only one that saw this. The Cowboys D-line ran a lot of stunts.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what screwed them more than anything against Jalen Hurts. That every time I saw a stunt, I saw pretty sure on either both of his touchdowns or even one of them, he got outside because of a stunt. And I'm sorry to say this, guys, that is reminiscent of the Micah Parsons trade, because you only run a D-line stunt to go get to generate fabricated pressure, to get defensive, to bakes up the offensive line. You wouldn't need to do that if you had Micah Parsons and if he was getting after the quarterback. And say what you want. Micah made Penei Sewell look silly. And Penei Sewell is
funny. He does that in a green uniform. When he did that in a white uniform, he didn't do that in a white uniform.
I'm just saying, man. I think that's what killed you guys when what gave Jalen Hurts all the lanes to be able, or all the OKs to go rush and kill them.
All right, I got to say this before Mikey gets started. Okay, it's funny to me. This is my opinion. Funny to me how our Cowboy fans turn on number 11 just because he don't play for the Cowboys anymore. He's one of the most valuable players we had on our defense, and you can tell in the game because we had no fucking pass rush. Okay, and all of a sudden, you know, it was everything that went wrong with the Cowboys defense was all Micah Parsons' fault, and that's bullshit.
That is bullshit.
It was not. Okay, it was not his fault. They ran up and down on our ass. It's not his fault that other people can't get to the quarterback. It is not Micah Parsons' fault. Let's stop blaming Micah Parsons for the Cowboys' deficiency on defense. It is not true. So,
and give credit. You got to give credit to Jalen Hurts reading that and doing that. But like I'm with Papas completely. Our linebackers look slow. Sanborn was slow to react. K9 looked like 55, like Van Der Esch. He looked like Van Der Esch, not reading, not closing in, coming at the wrong angles, looking on the floor. That's one of my worst pet peeves, seeing a linebacker on the floor. Because when a linebacker's on the floor, who the hell's going to make the tackle? So that they weren't fast enough. They didn't react to it. Yeah, I get it. You're going to break contain, and you want him in that circle. Like I said last week, I wanted to make this guy a passer. So that's exactly the game plan as defense was perfect. We're going to lay back and let him make the mistake. Remember I said that? Let him be a passer. And they laid back. They were in cover 2 for most of the night. And cover 2 generally is keeping everything in front of you. Let the dink and dunk and make tackles. What did our linebackers do? Make tackles. As much as we're giving them flowers, like this is Jack Sanborn is the new light skin, Sean Lee. Well, that's to be revisited. And at the same time, Papa's sliding in because they do need those reps. They need to get that physicality. They need the game time reps. And I'm sorry, K9 looks slow. He looked very slow. Louisville only got 4 snaps, and I know Chris has his reservations with Louisville, but if anything, Louisville has his instincts and speed, and that's what we needed to close the gap and spy on Jalen Hurts. That's exactly what happened. When you lose contain, we need the linebackers there quick, fast, in a hurry. And that's what we need, and that's the speed in our linebackers. I liked our defensive game plan. And please, Trayvon Diggs, you gotta beeline to the fucking quarterback. Make that sack. Make that quarter, because that's when they changed that, and then we started bringing, like, I know some guy named Lewis in Jacksonville that would have made that damn sack coming off that freaking edge, we needed that, and that's another thing. Are these crucial guys that made or didn't make plays gonna continue in that? No, it's not. So that's the optimism for this defense. The game plan was great. These guys won a fucking Super Bowl. As much as we hate them, as much as you want to not give them credit or whatever, they still did this shit. You know what I mean? And we took it to that brink, and we know where the clear deficient areas. Honestly, Murray, he looks slow to me. He looks slower than Kendrick's last, and his instincts just weren't there. Sanborn, same thing. But of course, we got Agent Zero coming, and I hope they use Louisville, and this defense will progressively get better. But that's where the contained foul and our linebackers weren't there to be the safety net.
All right, so let's wrap this button up on this game, because we got to move on to the Giants, and we got picks to do. Let's. I'm gonna say it like this: the Cowboys showed us that they've improved some things, but there's still some things that we need to be worked on, because we got beat by simply letting the quarterback get out the pocket. I know everybody think it's the CD drops, and that has a big part of too. We're gonna talk about the Sanders fumble, that too. But if we stop them, they gotta stop us. So hey, we gotta play it, okay? So let's do this, man. Let's talk about these Giants. Oh, I got an echo somewhere. Hold on, let me see. Is it me? Okay. All right. So let's talk about these damn hated Giants. Look, we got the Giants on high noon in Dallas, Texas, 10 o'clock out here on the West Coast. The Giants look like the Giants. They got a new quarterback. They got new receivers. They got they're supposed to be the best defensive line in football. But when I watched the game, they look like the Giants. I didn't see any improvement over the offseason. Everybody had talked up the Giants. Everybody's talking up the Giants. The Giants is going to be much improved. With Russell Wilson, they're going to do this, they're going to do that. And I was watching the game, and I was just like, it's the same team from last year. It's the same team from last year. There's nothing different. And I bet you they wish they had Danny Dimes back, because he could have changed the scenery. But you let him go because he wasn't the quarterback. No, it's the same. You know how they always talk about same old Cowboys? Well, we got the same old Giants coming at high noon. 21.
Same old sorry ass Giants.
So 21, man. What is your game plan against the Giants? I'm gonna give you the offense, Rue. I'm gonna give you the defense.
We gonna run it and pound it in there. We're gonna run it and take it to them, man. The Giants, we saw them. They look like the Giants. We said, right? It's just stay consistent with that run, man. And then CeeDee's fixing to torch these guys, man. CeeDee's fixing to torch them. So if you have CeeDee Lamb on your roster, start him. I'm telling you right now, this man's fixing to go off against the Giants.
I do.
All right. Rue, you got the defense. Chop, you got the offense. Rue, what's your defensive plan against the Giants?
Relentless pressure. That O line is porous.
Yeah.
That O line is absolutely terrible.
Got
They,
$5 in the jar. He said for us.
it's ridiculous how much that they can't do anything to protect their quarterback, no matter who's back there. They can't get the ball to Neighbors because their quarterback is flat on their back the entire game. Uh, I'm hoping that this is a game where you see the pass rush kind of just come alive because their run game is very inconsistent with Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatteraboo. We got a little taste of it last week. They couldn't run against the Commanders. They're not going to be able to run against us. It's gonna be a funny scenario with them, but their O line is just extremely bad. It's really bad. Like, and it's funny because they've drafted in this position, and these guys just have not come together whatsoever, and it is the downfall of this team. I'm curious as to the opinion of their defense, just because I feel like it is being wasted right now.
All right, Chop, you got the offense. What's up, man?
Hey, the offense should have a great day against this team. Now, however, I'm gonna be honest. They have a lot of pieces in place. It's just not there yet because they did the same thing the Cowboys did without playing in the preseason. Dexter Lawrence is for real. They haven't gotten it together. I watched that entire game. The reason why they looked as bad as they did, one, like I said, they didn't practice. Two, Washington jumped out into a lead to where it changed their whole game plan. Now, I'm not just going to say we're going to run away with the game, but this is the game that Dak and his aerial attack should do well. Should do really, really well against the Giants because I don't think they have the secondary to stop the aerial attack and then go to the run and just work on the run, the gap fits, the pitch outs, go back to the tight end. We should really be able to do what we want with this particular offense. And the good thing about it is I'll be at that game.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm a little pissed off that people are streaming somebody else's podcast when they should be streaming our fucking podcast on TikTok. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Kuiper, give me just your overall view on the game. This Sunday versus those Giants.
This Sunday is going to be really interesting because I don't think the Cowboys are going to have a game plan of deep aerial attack. I think the offense is going to be planning to do a little more dink and dunk, a lot more running the ball because that's what the Commanders were able to do. And it led to a couple big plays, one of Debo, but really pounding the rock against them because if you double team Dexter Lawrence, the edge rushes that they have, they're not run defending edge rushers. They're light pass rushes. So if you can at least cover Dexter, you should be able to run the ball against them. And their linebacker got hurt, Big Bad, I believe. Defensively, it's blitzing Russ all day. Blitz, blitz, blitz. Because Russ is not that mobile anymore. Russ is very inaccurate when he's under pressure. So if they can do that, man, you should have no problems covering Malik Neighbors downfield.
Yeah, man, because I saw a stat on ESPN. They was talking about the Giants quarterback under duress and what his pass percentage was. And it was amazing. I think he was 3 for 17 when he was under pressure in the game against the Commanders. So the Cowboys can't be sitting back and waiting on Russ like we were doing in the first half. So Mikey, give me your assessment of the Giants game.
Well, basically on point. If they're gonna let Russ cook, we know he ain't gonna be making Chris's chicken. So, like we said, regardless on what their pick is, they're light in the ass. And I'm sorry, we didn't talk about the slap heard around the world. We didn't talk about how Book did good. And yes, Tyler Smith had his missed block that created the fumble. But that's more than enough to handle these boys in front. And if that's all they got, we're obviously they might hold this down. But if their offense doesn't reciprocate and we hold tight, the levee's gonna break. So we just gotta play it smart. Hey, give them a hard dose of Williams. That 33 looked better. I had a lot of reservations on that 33. But when you see that 33 go forward and hit pay dirt, I like it. And I like it. And that's what it is. Like we said, the same old sorry ass booty juice Giants. Sorry.
I beg to differ on one thing. It pissed me off when I saw the 33 on the field.
Yeah.
I was mad. I was mad.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
get it.
Tony D number, man. Tony D number, man. I'm just old school, man. Tony D, Starbuck. Only numbers shouldn't ever be retired for the Cowboys is 88 because they got a little tradition. But when I see 33 and I see 54 on the field, it bothers me. You don't see 74 out there. You don't see 12 out there.
Or 8 or 22. Those are, and as Cowboy fans, we know we did see 74 not too long ago. I forgot who had it, but it's 12, 8, and 22 that you won't ever see again. But it has us talking about Tony D, doesn't it? It really does that, and that's the logic that Michael Irvin says about it. Because, like he said, we watched CeeDee Lamb drop those balls, and what was everybody saying? Dez would have caught it. Mike would have caught it. Drew would have caught it.
Dez would have caught that shit. I still maintain that to this day. Dez catching 3 out of 3 of those. I'm telling you that right now.
But as far as the Giants go, bro, not to take them lightly or anything, it is a division game, but it's crazy us making picks and like me and you were part of the same wagon, Roo. We thought there was going to be a spark and this defense was going to be this ferocious defense, and week 1 could lie to you. We don't know what's going to be there, but they look like the same sorry ass Giants. And then it's a big old thing on Dayball. Just what the big fella said. For Daniel Jones to look like Danny Dimes with the Colts, and it's good. Who is this genius Dayball? Who is this genius Dayball that fucking Danny Dimes is doing that with what's his name, the ex-Eagles coordinator over there with the fucking Colts?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. I'm not even gonna lie.
Sorry, boss. I believe it was still my turn.
Well, look, man.
No, you're talking about the Giants. You were talking about the Giants.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, no. Listen. I did. I thought for sure because, bro, y'all can say whatever you want. They held them to 21 points. They played a great game. The defense kept them in that game the entire game. I mean, after mistake after mistake from the offense, after three and out from the offense, it's like, bro, what else do you want me to do? What else do you want me to do? This defense is absolutely being wasted. I mean, everything from Brian Burns, Dexter Lawrence to Abdul Carter, who they just drafted. It's Thibodeau even. Yeah. I mean, even throw Thibodeau in the mix, they got a great rotation on that front seven. It's absolutely ridiculous, and it's being wasted. And I really thought that maybe they work some kinks out on their own line, but dude, they're so bad. It doesn't matter. You could put Michael Vick back there. You could put Lamar Jackson back there. Yeah, I don't care who you put back there. They're gonna be running for their life every play.
That sounds like the last 5 years. It sounds like the last 10 years.
Their left tackle, Andrew Thomas, wasn't in the game. He was hurt. He was out that game.
But just Andrew Thomas, though. That's one guy out of 5. It's 1 out of 5. Though.
They've had this problem. This is not a new problem. This is not a new problem. They messed up. What's his name? It's Evan Neal, isn't it? That's his name.
Yeah, right side.
That's the one. That's the one they messed up on. They messed up with him. He's their Mozzie. He's their Mozzie. That's what it is. You just gotta accept it. You gotta let it go, baby.
What's the spread on it, Rue?
6.5, I think.
Well, I can see why that's 6.5 because the Cowboys If Giants fans
going
want
to
to admit it
roll.
or not, the Cowboys have beat the Giants 14 straight games.
Can I put that guy on the picture? Can I put that guy's podcast on the
No, man.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this. This is gonna be a real test of our offense too, because I'm gonna tell you like this: our offense, as many drops and as many missed opportunities as we had against the Eagles defense, we look way better than them.
Yeah,
And if we blow these boys out, we talking 35 plus point. Like if we have a game like this where it's 35-6, I'm not worried about these Commanders. These Commanders are frauds. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but at the same time, this is the NFC East game, the same caveat we gave to the last game. So who knows?
You're gonna play a real pass rush this
sorry
time.
ass booty juice Giants.
Well, you know,
Would you say, Kuiper?
You know, I say you get to play a real
Like I said,
pass
we're gonna
rush
play a
this
real-
time.
Okay.
No, okay.
We need it. I'd rather get all this early.
What's up, Uncle
You know what I'm
Charles?
saying? I'd rather get all this early. Because I don't think they, I think the Giants is not, like I said, I don't think they're as bad as what they looked last week. I just think there was their first time playing. However, they're going to come in with an attitude because they lost last week. We're going to come in with an attitude because we lost last week. And it's going to be made the best man win in this situation, which we already know how it's going to go down on this one. I'm sorry. I ain't going to make my pick yet, but we got some reckoning to do. Like they say from the old day, we got some reckoning to do.
They got
On the
got
cool
on
test.
the Doug's machine right now.
so we all know about the Dexter Lawrence on the Giants defense. Who on the Giants offense should the Cowboy fans be focusing on this coming Sunday? Rue, we'll start with you. Who should we be focusing on the Giants offense?
On the Giants offense. I mean,
You think about Mr. Rogers right now.
ultimately, right? I mean, you just make sure you don't get beat by Malik Neighbors. Don't let Malik Neighbors put up a highlight reel on your ass. Outside of that, their run game with Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatterboot doesn't scare me. It's really just that. Don't become a highlight reel for Malik Neighbors this season.
Okay. Shop, what you think?
Do not let Cam Scatterboot get his confidence up. Did you see the first run he made against Washington? Did anybody see that?
We were at the
That
UOA
is
game.
for
He
real.
just scored on us again.
This guy's for real.
He broke like 3
We have
tackles
to
in
tackle.
one.
Yeah.
Right. We have to tackle. This guy is coming to play football for real. Him, because he's not the one that's featured, but it's a guy like that will take over a game if he's allowed. Now that I'm not worried about him, but I will keep my eye on him. The person I'm worried about, honestly, they're not saying it right now. Look for them. If Russ do not start out quick, they're gonna switch him out with Jackson Dart. They're gonna switch him out. This guy can play. This
Damn.
guy can play. I'm just saying this guy can play. So hopefully Russ plays enough. We don't want to see him right now. Not saying he's a juggernaut, but we don't want to see him right now because this guy can't play.
All right, Kuiper, man. Who should I be watching for on the Giants offense?
Honestly, just stop Tyrone Tracy. Make Russ have to throw because you'll get all the pass rush snaps to him, and when Russ gets under pressure right now, he's booty cheeks. But I'll tell you what, on the wide receiver part, I'm not worried about Neighbors. Look out for Wandale Robinson because that's who Wilson loves. He loves the slot receivers.
He hurt us last time too.
Yeah, Wandale is really nice. Honestly, he's underrated, very quick and agile, man. I think he'll probably end up having more than Neighbors.
Didn't he play for the Cardinals?
No.
21. Anybody on the Giants offense, man, we should be looking for.
This run, they got these young backs back there, so we got to stop this run. We've been talking about stopping this run, and I think that people really want to come out here and test us, see if it's really the Cowboys are really going to stop the run, and I think that's where they're going to go. I'm not too worried about Russ. I feel like Russ is he's older already. So yeah, definitely the run, stopping this run, making sure that they don't embarrass us at home.
Right. So Mike, I got a question for you, man. This is just my observation on Russell Wilson. Does he look like a punch drunk boxer to you when he playing quarterback? And the reason I say that, because you know how some boxers don't quit. They just keep coming back for the more and more punishment. To me, Russell Wilson looked like a punch drunk boxer when he's playing quarterback. Because before, and I'm really not trying to be funny. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny. But you remember the old Russell Wilson when he was under duress, he could escape out the pocket like Hurts. He can hit the big long out routes and everything like that. And now it seems like as soon as you get close to Russ, now he collapses or he has no escape plan. How do you feel about Russ?
No, you're right on the money. Don't you hate like when you remember the moment you saw Father Time win? Like when you saw the Raiders, you open the season up after the Super Bowl against the Bucks, and you just saw Tim Brown and Jerry Rice just look slow. You guys remember that? I don't know. That's a vivid memory for me when you see just Father Time won, like shit. And that's the same thing with Russ. But do you blame the guy? They're giving him over $10 million to be that punch drunk and do that. Like $10 million, I'll take it. But yeah, that's why the Giants don't scare me. Jameis Winston, if they put him in, he's a liability in picking and throw the rookie in. So that's why I like our chances here. And you're spot on. It's heartbreaking to the maturation and like to see like the end of the era, but at the same time, he is getting paid millions of dollars. But that's why I feel very good about the Cowboys matchup with these Giants. So
all right,
yeah, you're spot on.
So basically, to wrap up the Giants things, I just don't want us to underestimate them either. Just because we own them, it's been 14 straight games. Okay, it's still a new season, still a different team, even though they looked the same last week. But everybody get up for what team? They get up.
NFC East.
It's the East game. It's back-to-back division games, right?
Yeah,
we can't. We've already talked about it before the season start, man. The Cowboys schedule just gets harder and harder every week.
Yeah.
We got to take care of the people we need to take care of. Okay.
Yeah.
We let one get away Thursday because we did. The Eagles didn't beat us. We beat us. Okay?
Yeah.
So we beat us, but we can't beat us against a team like the Giants. We had to go in there and really punch their ass in the mouth from the beginning of the game and put a quick 21 on their ass in the first half. And let's, and let's start pounding. Let's look how this run game really works. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see happen. Okay. Because, it just bothers me how sometimes the Cowboys play down to their competition too. They play up to their competition like the Eagles and everything like that. Yeah. And when we get them when weak ass teams, we play down to that competition. We need to be that team that handles the weak competition and get rid of their ass real quick.
Yes, sir.
That's what really needs to happen.
Yes, sir. You're right on.
We ain't used to those early kicks in Dallas. God, it's gonna kill me at 9 o'clock.
It's gonna be biscuits and gravy with bacon, biscuits and bacon, hash brown all smothered, and Cowboys. He's gonna be in his jammies. He's gonna be on the jammies with the hatch in the back.
I won't be in my jammies. I'll be in Canada with the Can fans simulcast in that game. But I just hate the damn early kicks. So let's put a button on them. And we're gonna get to our picks, man. So also everybody, we're gonna try to convince Kuiper to start his own podcast. We still
for sure.
You got too much damn content to be wasting just sitting at home. You got time, you got things, you got a camera.
Yeah, there's too much, and there's some idiot. I've already had this conversation.
don't know how many times I gotta keep saying he got too much knowledge to just be
We'll
wasted.
wear Cardinal stuff to
Yeah.
help you host this. I'll wear a red shirt. I don't care.
So let's get into some picks. All right. So
He's not
I was told to deliver this message to Mikey. Cowboy Corner say he is the man and he is the tribal chief, and you must acknowledge him, Mikey.
Now
That's
tell him who's in fantasy, who's number one and who has the most points.
Okay.
Last time I checked, he lost to Mondo.
I'm letting you know. So Cowboy Corner won the week last week. He won the week. He actually hit his first 7 picks in a row. Okay. He won 11-5, Mikey 10-6, Dallas Cowboy, Chris 10-6, Rue 8-8, Kuiper went 8-8, Chop went 7-9. And
Where's 21? What did he get?
Wow.
Oh, no.
4-12. Hey, my G. It's week 1, y'all. It's week 1. I'm barely warming up, bro.
That was fucking perfect, bro.
You know what's messed up? Everybody was just sweating that damn Bears game too. Just sitting there looking at it like, is he about to hit the Bears?
Hey,
Nope, Bears do Bears things.
The Bears did Bears shit.
as soon as JJ McCarthy throw it that pick 6, the whole damn game changed. And I was thinking about 21 the whole time. I was like,
Yes. Yes. Bro, hey, dude, we got blessed with 2 Monday night and Sunday night game, bro. I don't know if you guys were up for the fucking Sunday night game. I know me and fucking Mondo were texting back and forth on the fucking thread because you guys watching this shit? Like,
it was so bad. I went to bed. I went to bed when Baltimore went up 2 touchdowns. I said, "This game over. Let me go to bed." And I wake up in the morning and saw Buffalo and come back. I was like, "Why did I go to bed?" I was,
Yeah,
dude. The Baltimore couldn't.
That
was crazy. Alexander couldn't
that was
fucking
crazy.
cover.
To see Derrick Henry fumble is even crazier. Like,
You gotta give it to Ed Oliver, man. Ed Oliver.
when does that even happen?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
that's some freak of nature like stuff happening right there.
He won me the fantasy, though.
Derrick Henry fumbled.
yeah.
Fourth quarter.
Travel Chief.
Game on the line?
Guy that went 4-12 and a left on his fucking fuck you, Travel Chief. I'm fucking
Crazy.
Yeah, but
I mean, honestly,
that was crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do 21 like that, man. I just like.
he did it again.
Hey, so we may have to let 21 go first. No, we're gonna let 21. So this
Did Mike send his
how
picks?
it's gonna go. So it's gonna be Mikey, me,
That's perfect. That sounds fine.
So this is how the order's gonna be: Mikey, me, Rue, Kuiper, Chop, and then 21 can pick last. So hopefully he can learn some things this week. Hopefully let's get 21 to 500.
Dude, I thought it did worse. Honestly, I thought it did worse.
Let's get him. So, hey, so let's start Thursday night, man. It's Thursday night. This is a good ass game. The Washington Redskins are traveling to Green Bay this Thursday night. Both teams off of wins. Michael Parsons got his sack. You know how that go. The Redskins won like they supposed to. They took care of business at home, but they are on the road. So Mikey, who do you got in this game?
Well, it's tough because the level of interest on both sides, obviously the NFC East, and then our pick as far as Green Bay, our number 1 pick. But I'll go Fudge Packers.
You say it again. You go what?
I'll go Fudge Packers.
Okay, Fudge Packers. I think that means you pick the Packers, right?
Yes, I'll go Fudge Packers.
Okay, won't you just say I picked the Packers?
I picked
When I go back and watch the video, I gotta wait and try to figure out who did Mikey pick. Okay.
I picked the Cheeseheads.
Thank you. Okay, all right.
We'll
All
take
right,
cheeseheads as an answer. That'll work.
All right, I'm gonna take the Packers too. Rue, who you got?
I hate that I'm taking them, but I am taking the Packers.
They look good, man.
All right, Kuiper, who you got?
Yeah, I'll take the Cheeseheads.
All right, Chop, who you got?
Packers.
All right. Hold on. It's 21's pick.
I'll go with Green Bay, man. I can't go with
Hey man, yeah, honestly, bro, if you take the Commanders, I can't even be mad at you for
right,
that. Like
for
I really
real. I
can't. Like
thought
it's,
about it. I was like, shit. But
I
nah,
don't. Now I'm mad about my pick because Mush picked it.
So
I
21. It's a clean sweep. Everybody's
Clean
going back.
Nah,
All
this
right.
is the short turn on.
All right. We got this is a division game here. Cleveland versus the Ravens in Baltimore. Baltimore off of that loss to the Bills, and Cleveland after that loss to Cincinnati. Mikey, who you got in this game?
Baltimore.
All right. I'm gonna take the Ravens. Rue.
biggest favorite of the week. I always hate that, but give me the Ravens.
All right, Kuiper.
It's crazy they're the biggest favorite because they're 3-2. Cleveland's 3-2 against Baltimore in their last 5.
Nice.
They're
I'll go Baltimore.
Yeah, it's just because
it opened at -12. It sits at a -11.5 now.
All right. So Kuiper's going Baltimore. Chop, who you got?
It's a big number.
Baltimore.
Okay. 21. Where you going?
shit. Yo, I'm gonna go Cleveland, man. They're 3.
well, they played good. Their defense played good against Joe Burrow. I don't hate that. I don't
There
hate
you go,
that.
21. Step out there on that limb, 21. That's where you go. All right, we got the scratchy kittens versus the Cincy kittens. Let's go, Mikey. Who you got?
I'll go Macaulay Culkin. I'll go with the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right.
Just because the home game, because Jacksonville beat the Panthers. There's been 2 pussies fighting now, 2 pussies fighting again.
Yeah. Give me the Bengals. I'll take the Bengals. Go ahead.
Yeah, give me the Bengals. Offense comes alive this week.
All right. Kuiper.
Yeah, I'll take the Bengals too.
Okay. Chop.
I second that. It's on the Bengals.
Damn it, man.
Okay. 21.
Bengals.
I'll be my pick.
Bengals.
21 with the Bengals. All right. Shot-town. Another division game. The Bears, 21's favorite team, versus those hated Detroit Lions. Mikey, who you got?
See, this is actually tough because both these teams look. I'll take Shy. I'll take the Bears in this going into Detroit. Jared Goff looked extra Jared Goff without his offensive coordinator. So, and then there was points where the Bears did look like they were going to pull it off. It's just what's the name? Flores is so yeah. I'll take the Bears.
All right. Give me the Lions at home. Rue.
This is tough just because they both look so bad. Detroit does not look like they looked last year. It's really tough to pick them, but I am going to take the Lions at home.
Is Jameer Gibbs switching his number? Fuck.
I can't back a guy like Caleb Williams when you're giving a gift at home. You're giving a gift on a Monday night. You can't close the deal. I'm done.
Okay.
Like, I never liked the guy to begin with. Didn't like him when he was at Oklahoma. Didn't like him when he was a Trojan. Don't like him as the Bear. They'll do Bear things. Give me the Lions.
All right, Kuiper. Who you got? The Bears.
I'll go with the home team.
Going with the Detroit Lions. All right, Chop. Who you got?
Can't stand neither one of them, but I'm gonna go with the Lions.
All right. Drum roll for 21. 21. Chicago or
We can't do it. We're going with the Lions this time.
He's turning against his team. He's turning on them.
They hurt him. Like I said, he has to be careful with himself.
All right. New England after losing to the Raiders. I can't believe that. And after Miami getting mollywopped in Indy, they're playing in Miami. You going to Miami?
Oh yeah. New England never does good with that humidity, dude. Let's go Miami.
Well, I am off the Dolphin train. Give me the Pats. Rue.
I'm so torn. Like this is shit and shitter, man.
Well, the thing is, see, it's shit and shitter, but never mind. What history says, you know what I mean?
I mean, I know what you're saying. It's
I don't want to help you.
September. If they're gonna win, this is the time. They're at home. I don't believe in that coach at all. But I just don't know if New England has the weapons. And it's like, bro, when you get blown out like that, they almost never come back and play like just bad like that again. I'll take the Dolphins.
All right. Who you got?
Yeah, I'll go with Miami only because it's in Miami.
Yeah, New England never wins. Even with Tom, they would lose this game.
All right, Chop. Who you got?
Oh, God. Miami should win, but I'm going with New England.
All right. 21. Who you got?
Mad.
Do something for man.
I got Miami at home.
Miami at home. All right. We got the hated punk ass, prick ass 49ers versus those Saints that come marching in. Let's go, Mikey. Who you got?
Well, dude, San Francisco's limping. Brock Purdy might not play this game. He's day to day, and Kittle is out. And then New Orleans, gave those birds a run for their money. You know what I'm saying? They did. So no, they kicked our ass last year. You know what I mean? They're good in September. I'll take the home team. I'll take Spencer Rattler.
All right. I want the Saints also. Rue, who you got?
Give me the 49ers.
All right. Kuiper, who you got?
Yeah, give me the Saints. The Niners are just limping too hard.
Yeah, Drake May. What is it? Drake May? Not Drake May.
Mac Jones.
The other one.
Mac Jones.
What? No. If it ain't Brock Purdy, it's
Yeah, it's Matt Jones.
Matt Jones. Drake May, Matt Jones, same motherfucker.
All right. Chop, who you got?
San Fran lost last week, right?
Yeah,
No,
they won.
They
barely won.
Yeah.
Give me New Orleans.
All right. 21.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Saints.
Saints. All right. I think this is going to be a good game. Buffalo, division game. Buffalo versus those Jets. Mikey, who you got?
Yeah. I'm going with the black coach.
Are you talking about Aaron Glenn this time?
Yeah,
right?
and the black
You know there's only one this time, right?
Yeah. No, they played pretty good, man. Gary Wilson played pretty good. I think Buffalo is good, but that's a shorter week. They're coming off a high. It's a division game, and I think Aaron Glenn, they're a different team under Aaron Glenn. So and they're at home, so I'll take the Jets.
All right, I'm gonna take Buffalo. Rue, who you got?
Buffalo.
All right, Buffalo. Kuiper, who you got?
I'm going with Buffalo, but I think this is a good game.
Yeah.
It's going to be low scoring.
Okay, Chop. Okay. Chop.
Buffalo. Buffalo.
Okay. 21.
I'm taking the Jets at home.
Jets at home. All right. The Sea Chickens versus the men of aluminum in Pittsburgh. Mikey, who you got?
I'll take Rodgers. I'll take Raj. I'll take the other black coach.
Oh, the black coach. Okay.
The 500 black coach.
Okay. I'm gonna take the black coach also. Rue, who you got?
Banners, please, TikTok, please.
I will take the Steelers, yeah.
All right. Kuiper, who you got?
Yeah, fuck the Seahawks. Give me the Steelers.
All right. Chop, who you got?
Fuck the Steelers.
Give me the Steelers.
All right.
Of course, you picked the Steelers.
All right. 21. 21. Who you got?
We are going with the Pittsburgh Shout out to my mother-in-law. She's actually gonna be at that game. She's a big
that's
Steelers
cool.
fan.
Shout
That's
out to the
cool.
mother-in-law. That's right. She is a Steeler fan.
Black and yellow,
All
black
right.
and yellow, black and yellow.
We got the Los Angeles Rams versus the number 1 pick in Tennessee. Mikey, who you got?
Wow, I think Tennessee's gonna make it a harder game. Like their defense played pretty good last week. Who do they? Oh shit,
Denver. They hung in
Texans.
there with
that was
Denver.
Denver. They kept Bo Nix. They trapped that, and that supposedly was gonna be the new offense. It was gonna be a breakout with Champagne in year 2, but obviously shit. I'll take the Rams. Fuck the Rams, but I'll take them.
All right. Give me the Rams also. Rue, who you got?
I've been taking a lot of home teams. That's why.
I really hate doing it in this spot just because I think the Rams are really good, but I feel like they didn't look great.
They didn't look good at all.
They didn't look great last week coming into that at all. And not only that, I think that the Titans really could win their division. I really think they're going to upset it, and I think it could start right here today. You're going to see an upset. Give me the fucking Titans.
Yeah, dude, that's not a bad pick. I don't
hate it. I really don't. Not right now. I feel it feels like a spot for them, and they really hung in there with one of the best defenses in the league. I'll take the Titans. Let me see what's up.
I didn't see how good Cam Ward did, so I can't. I didn't put that in effect, but.
All right. Who you got?
Everybody forgets, dude. This was one of the best pass defenses in the entire NFL last year.
Yeah.
In the Titans, they have a great defense. I'm picking the Titans.
Yeah, that's why it makes it so hard. That's like
Right.
we're on the fence with it.
Chop, who you got?
Hey, give me the Rams.
All right. 21. All right. 21.
I'm going with the Tennessee Titans.
And can I ask, how healthy is Matt Stafford right now?
He's still got to take shots for his back.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Those
See,
epidermals.
that Tennessee pick's a good pick, man.
Hey,
Good pick, man.
the Prairie Kittens. Those versus those Red Birds. All right. Mikey, who you got?
I'll take the Red Sea. I'll take Turd Gang.
Okay, Turd Gang. Give me the Birds because they're at home.
Fuck that
True.
place.
You said me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is where you see those shift in those divisions. Titans win the South. Cardinals win the West. Give me the Cardinals.
All right. Should we even ask you, Kuiper?
Yeah, what the fuck?
You know what?
I'll go
No,
off, please.
but I don't feel confident in it. They always give us shit, but we're at home and we don't lose at home these past few years.
Okay.
Hey, how did your cornerback do?
Will Johnson played amazing.
Yeah.
He was the second highest graded corner, and he had an interception taken away off of a bull crap penalty.
You mean the
Not
guy
even on him.
You mean
Guy
the guy
from where?
from Michigan?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chop. Who you got?
I'm taking Buda Baker.
Hell yeah.
I think he's gonna say Boomer Sooner.
All right, 21. Who you got?
Man, y'all laughed at me because I went and got Marvin Harrison Jr., man, and the boy showed out. He gave me some points last week, man. But yeah, I'm taking the Cardinals.
Cardinals. All right. We got Denver Broncos going to those red hot Colts up in Indy. Mikey, who you got?
Shit. Did they figure out Bo Nix already? Did the league catch up to him already? I can't see Denver going 0-2. They're in a rat race. I like that defense versus Daniel Jones. So I just expect Daniel Jones to turn into a pumpkin. I'll take the Broncos.
Man, give me Danny Dimes till he lose.
That's wild.
He paid for these nails. Danny Dimes did.
Shoot, man. That scoring streak ends on their first drive. Give me the Broncos.
Yeah, dude, he went fucking every possession he scored, dude. Like Dabo's gonna get fired, bro.
All
Dabo's
right.
getting fired.
All right, Kuiper, who you got?
Man, you know a team is great when they find ways to win, even when their QB plays like crap. I'll take the Broncos.
All right, Chop, who you got?
Not going against John Payton. Give me Denver.
Denver. All right. 21. Who you got?
I'm taking the Colts. I think that Danny Dimes brought a little pep in their step over there in Indianapolis, and I think they're gonna do something out there, man.
And they got
All
that
right.
running back. And Taylor's kind of hurt. Yeah.
Super Bowl rematch. The punk ass, trick ass Philadelphia Eagles versus those Dallas Texans. I'm sorry, Kansas City Chiefs.
Say that.
Mikey,
Say that.
I'll take the Chiefs at home.
Chiefs at home. I'm definitely taking the Chiefs at home. Rue, who you got?
This is a pick'em game that
Yeah.
leans towards the Eagles, which is insane. Chiefs burned me last week. I'll take the Chiefs again, but there's no way they go 0-2, right? Like that can't happen, right?
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen, right? Not this year, right?
All right, Kuiper, who you got?
I think you guys forgot Daddy Goodell held their hand all the way to the Super Bowl.
Shut the fuck up. You let that go already. Turn on that TV.
It's happening again, man. It's gonna happen again. The writing's on the wall. But I'm gonna go Eagles.
Did you guys see any virtual measurements, or was that just for the fucking preseason?
I don't think they're gonna actually show them unless it's like inches.
All right, so
I got you over on the Kansas City winning all of theirs.
who did you have? Because your father always interrupts. Who did you have?
The Eagles.
The Eagles. All right, Chop, who you got?
Man, y'all know what it is. KC all day, baby.
All right, 21.
I got KC. Can't go with it.
See. All right. ATL versus the man. The man.
Yeah.
The man in Minnesota. Who you got, Mikey?
Oh man, ATL came out strong, man. It's just they didn't finish it. I'll take Skull. I'll take Skull.
You going Skull. You know I'm picking Minnesota. All right. Rue, who you got?
Their defense.
Give me
is
the
good.
Falcons.
Falcons. Okay. Kuiper, who you got?
Yeah, I don't think the Falcons going to win this. That was a division game. Give me the Falcons.
All right. Chop, who you got? All right. Chop, who you got?
You know, I would love to take the Falcons, but somebody's hurt. I'm trying to think. Oh, the wide receiver. The main
He's questionable.
wide receiver is hurt. So I got to. He's questionable. Shoot. I got to take the ATL then. I'll take
Okay.
that.
All right. 21, who you got?
I'll take Minnesota. You guys see Justin Jefferson also dropped there's a lot of good catches that he dropped.
Yeah.
It's just Brian
Hey, man.
Flores versus basically a rookie quarterback. I like Brian Flores more than
Hey, you got
black
to
defensive
too.
coordinator.
Atlanta swept the Bucks last year. Bucks had motivation, a little extra motivation.
Nah,
in
dude,
that
a
game to win
Buka.
that game.
Buka is for
Buka
real,
is
boy.
tape.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's crazy? He
Killed it
called
in my-
his own play to win that game.
That's crazy.
That's even
Look.
crazier.
Look, JJ
Mecca.
McCarthy is the man. Okay, give me that Minnesota. All right, we got 2 Monday night games, man. We got Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus those hated Houston
Frick ass.
Texans in Houston. Mikey, who you got?
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake. Give me the Texans at home because they need a win. They can't go. Rue, who you got?
Give me the Bucks, baby. Baker Mayfield.
All right, Kuiper.
I'm gonna go with the Texans.
All right, Chop.
You know, I got to go with the home team, Houston.
All right, 21.
I'm going Houston.
All right. The second Monday night game, man, the Los Angeles Chargers versus those hated punk ass, trick ass Las Vegas Raiders. Mikey, who you got?
The Raiders, Holmes.
All right. Give me Jim Harbaugh. All right. Rue, who you got?
Who's riding the bigger high right now? Them or the Raiders? Like the Chargers or the Raiders?
The Raiders.
That's
are good.
wild.
They're
Like who's riding the bigger high? I'm going Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
Okay. Kuiper, who you got?
Yeah, I'll go to the Chargers.
All right. Chop.
Jim Harbaugh.
All right. 21.
Chargers.
Chargers.
It's
All
a
right.
battle of the misplaced teams. Like there's no home field advantage with both of these teams, bro.
Yeah.
Not
Like
even
the
that.
misfit
It's a
team.
battle of the old rivalry. Harbaugh versus Carroll.
But it's yeah, that's true. Like, what's your deal? But
That is true. Damn.
what's your
damn,
deal? He's
that's
all, what's your
crazy.
deal? But the thing is there's no true like home field advantage either way because there's Raider fans in SoFi and there's gonna be Charger fans in fucking Las Vegas. It's crazy.
Hey, remind us who leads that battle?
I think it was Carroll.
Was it Carroll? I
Yeah.
know he was winning
Dude.
Super Bowls back then.
Yeah, he actually
Yeah,
won
he was-
Super Bowls.
Yeah, he was
Harbaugh
winning
didn't
Super
win.
Bowls back then.
From Stanford, USC? Because remember that shit? Because I think Harbaugh got 2 on him. No, I don't know. That shit was- What's your
Alright.
deal? That's all I remember.
So, at high noon Dallas, Texas time, 10 o'clock out here on the West Coast, it's going to be those little Giants versus your Dallas Cowboys. Always the winner and the score. Mikey, what you got?
Well, the Wellington Mara, look at Wikipedia, or the Maras are the owners of the Giants. But when Rain Dakota Prescott suits up and plays this team, he is officially the owner of the Giants. So I go the Dallas motherfucking Cowboys for the first win in the opening game at home in the morning.
All right.
Fuck the Giants.
It's simple to me. You ain't beat us 14 times in a row. You ain't gonna beat us 15.
Nope.
Give me the Cowboys 31-17. Rue, who you got?
Give me the Cowboys a lot to a little. Give me 35-9. You can get 3 solid field goals out of
Oh
them
shoot, I
boys.
didn't say my score.
Okay, say your score, Mikey, before we go to
I'll
Kuiper.
say 17-27.
Okay. Kuiper, a winner and a score.
You guys don't know how hard I actually want to root for a team that has a great D line like this. I love teams that build like that. I really do. But the Giants are definitely losing. Dallas Cowboys 24, Giants 13.
All right. Chop, who you got? All right. Chop.
You know, I got them boys, and I'm going to give you a score 35-17 with the Giants scoring a late cleanup 7 in the fourth quarter.
All right. 21. Give me your score.
Let me go with the Cowboys get the first dub of the season and they drop a 40 burger, 40-10 Cowboys.
40 burger?
40
That's
burger.
very plausible because we do this shit. We got one more pick though.
We do.
We do have one more pick.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, I do. All right. Also, this weekend, it's going to be a nice little boxing match this weekend. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford.
Bud Crawford, baby.
Oh, Bud.
Oh, bud.
Damn.
Bud. So, this may be a tiebreaker.
Dude, this
I
probably
know where half the panel is going, so we'll see. Mikey, who you got?
I love Bud Crawford. I love him as a boxer. I love that he's ambidextrous. I love that, I used to be a Big Fish fan. So what he did to Big Fish really hurt me to this day because he's a DFW guy too. But this is boxing. And in my house, you got to go with La Raza. So Saul Canelo Alvarez. But all respect to Bud Crawford as a boxer because we love boxing. And Saul is the bigger guy. So I'll take his weight and experience, but I'm not disrespecting Bud Crawford in any way, shape, or form. I love boxing, but I just gotta go with what my daddy said. I go, he'll get out of his grave and fuck me up.
You got decision or knockout?
I got a decision.
Okay.
I gotta respect Bud for more. But I got a tremendous respect for Bud.
All right. I got Bud Crawford in a stoppage by 8.
Surprise, surprise.
Rue, who you got?
Honestly, man, this is tough for me. I love the story for Bud. I really, really love the story for Bud. I love his attitude, especially when it came out about the money. He was like, he's giving me $10 million for an opportunity, man. I love it. And just his attitude going into the whole thing, it just a guy like that has a puncher's chance to win for sure.
Yeah.
My biggest message to boxing is put on more fights like this and stop with the gimmicky bullshit. Can we see more of this? That would be nice.
Turkish al Sheik, baby.
I
give my money. They
I
fight.
have a special spot in my heart for Guadalajara, so I can't go against it. So it's Guadalajara all the way for me. Give me Canelo in a decision, but I love the story from Bud.
Puras Chivas, way. Puras Chivas.
All right, Kuiper, who you got?
I'm gonna go Canelo
Better.
Knockout.
Knockout.
Wow.
Woo!
I think knockout, man.
Better make your little brother watch that shit.
All right. Chop, what you got this weekend?
Damn.
Mike Tomlin.
All right. It's gonna be a split.
It's gonna be a split.
Bud gonna take. It's gonna be a split, man.
Put some money on that. You'll hit huge.
Split decision?
And
you think it's gonna be that close? No, dude. I respect.
It's
Bud
gonna be a split, and Bud is gonna take the split, even though this is a different animal that Bud's getting into the ring with. This ain't somebody. He gonna outpunch him. We already know that's what Bud does. However, what happens when it stop affecting a guy like Canelo? Because that's what's gonna happen. He's just gonna take him and keep punching. It's gonna go the distance. But I think Bud is gonna get. Yeah, well, he won't. But I mean, Canelo won't be knocked out. I can guarantee you that.
All right, 21. Who you got? All right, 21.
I got Canelo. It goes all the way. 12 rounds.
12 rounds. All right. I'm glad you because I'm looking forward to this fight too, man. I'm looking forward to this fight. So we'll end it with the final thoughts. Mikey, give us your final thoughts. Mikey, give us your
just stop the run and everything else goes for it. Excuse me, sorry. Just stop the run and the cookie will crumble the way it is. Go Cowboys. Clean. We ain't gonna make the same mistakes. The same players ain't gonna make the same mistakes. Just keep the culture, and I love it. Go Cowboys.
Okay. Rue, give us your final thoughts, Rue.
First and foremost, man, huge shout out to Brian to Shotty, man. Huge shout out to Shotty because he had this team tightened up. This team looked good. It looked crisp. And I hope that's what we see for the rest of the season. That was one thing that really stuck out to me more than anything. Above and beyond how good Dak looked, above and beyond how the defense turned it around, Shotty looked like a real head coach, and that he came to be a good head coach for us going forward into this season. And I hope that it continues.
All right, Kuiper, give me your final thoughts, baby.
Man, love my Cardinals getting the dub in New Orleans. But remember, it is only week 1. Nobody should be overreacting or underreact on anything. It's week 1. Throughout the entire league, you saw O-line play and QB play all look average or below average. That is because it's week 1. But the only thing I will overreact to is the refs. God damn it, NFL, do something. There needs to be a grading system on refs and calls that they missed, calls that they shouldn't have done, anything to get new refs in. Start getting these dudes held accountable because it's horrible. And it's starting to go towards NBA style or NBA level refereeing. And I hate that.
All right. Chop. Man, give us your final thoughts, Chop.
Okay. First of all, I have to say again to compliment someone else who just said, I think it was 21, the job that Shotty has done and the word that he's kept about the type of football team, the type of culture that he wanted. It's clearly, you can see his print on this entire team. With that being said, I think the Cowboys should come in and continue playing their game. Don't get caught out of character trying to play a different type of game. Play your game, establish your dominance. Be someone that people say, "Who are you?" Identify that. I think we will identify it. I think we will run the ball. I think our running backs will continue doing what they're doing. Our blocking schemes get better. Our wide receivers will have opportunities, and it is a home game. It's going to be electric. I pray that not penalties. I pray that everybody goes in and come out healthy on both sides of the ball, and go Cowboys.
All right. 21. I think you're my last one, right? 21. Come on, give us your final thoughts.
Well, we finally got some Cowboys football, and it's not as bad as we thought it was gonna be. As the great John Morant said, for those of you that switched up, stay on that side, right? If you left this team because we lost one player, stay on that side. We good over here. We saw our Cowboys, and they look good, man. They look good. It's gonna be a great season from what I saw. Again, I'm with Kype. I try not to get my hopes up too much because it's week 1, but I like what I saw. I like the improvement. I like this new culture. I'm excited for it, man. Go Cowboys, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
So the big fellow final thoughts. Hey, I saw you, real cool dad, on TikTok. Says the Chiefs beating the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. We will see, won't we? We will see. Look, man, I'm more like type of man. At the beginning of the show, man, it's just the excitement that football is here, real football, and we actually got to see it on Thursday. Basically, everybody needs to improve with the Cowboys. The offense, we need to score more points, and defense, we need to get more pressures on the Cowboys. I don't know how we get it or where we get it from, but we just need to get it. And we need to take care of these little giants on Sunday at high noon. Everybody that's watching this on TikTok, appreciate you, man. If you feel like liking and subscribing to the channel on YouTube, feel free. Also, if you can follow all the guys here, man, on the show, man, we got Retrofit Sports, we got 21 Armando, we got Mikey 520, and we got the Point Man. Chop, unfortunately, Kuiper don't have a TikTok, and we keep trying to get that to happen too. Everything we try to do for him, he just refused to do it. He's like an old grumpy old man, and he's like 21 years old. He just got that old soul.
Dude, that's the truest statement you've said.
I gotta get him better. But anyway,
he has New Balances on right now, bro.
Yeah, some New Balances on. He got on New Balance and some compression socks. So hey, but everybody here has their social media, man. So if you on TikTok, man, follow everybody here, man. We do appreciate y'all. Also, public service announcement. I will be in Canada this weekend, so simulcast. I know 21 does his simulcast on his TikTok. If you're not watching 21, watch us on the Cowboy Can Fan. Also, me and Chop do a pre-game show a couple hours before the game. You're gonna be in Dallas, right, Chop?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we may be recorded. It depends on where he can get, if he can get to a computer or not. But if not, we'll have it 2 hours before the game.
Exclusive, that show? Like it's exclusive?
No, it's not excuse. It's just me and Chop decided we was gonna do a pregame because sometimes everybody's not available to do a pregame. I know I'm messing with you, bro. Okay, so if you guys want to join us, it's no problem. There ain't no restrictions. It ain't no restrictions. So you guys can join us 2 hours before the Cowboy kick, and we'll discuss more in detail about the Giants game also.
Y recuerda mañana el Podcast Mis Cowboys con yo, el Gordo, y el Botas, mañana a las 8 de la tarde. Toda la gente que está sintonizada aquí con Chris, con Armando, con Chap, con Papas y también con Ru. Ahí síguela en las redes sociales. Todo el tiempo puro pinche Cowboys.
Puro
All right. Puro peachy Cowboys. Well, like the big fella always says, Dallas Cowboys for life.
You ain't find no boys. You ain't find nobody. You ain't find nobody. Get the fuck out of here.
Peace.
Damn,
Yeah, let me give a big shout out to St. Louis Joe, bro, in the building. Always WWE. Ivan Sosa in the building.
You see him? You see him?
You see him? The loyalist. You got Cowboy B in the building.
The great Cowboy B.
Yeah, what's up, Sulema? Big shout out, man. Big shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all joining. We only growing, guys. We only growing. It's gonna get bigger. I'm excited.
Hey, did you see he got retrofit right in the introduction?
I see it.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
All these videos, dancing.
Hold on, player. Sometimes I screw up, player. You know, hey, man.
Players fucked up.
Hey, yeah, players fucked up sometimes. Yeah. In this first day of pads. Say, man, you know, we all played, man. It's just something about that first day. Ain't nothing like it. It is nothing like it, man. Because now to me, tomorrow tells the truth. Today was the but tomorrow tells the truth. This will tell you about I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. You know, I know we all co-hosts, but you know, I like to have a little quick monologue before we get into a subject. You know, your ass always got to, spread shit and eating wings and
Motherfucker sprint.
Calm down.
I haven't sprinted in 5 years.
Calm down, Mikey. Calm down, Mikey. What you sprinting right now? Yeah, we got a long show. We can go as long as you want to, man. So 21, what you got for Brock today, man?
Pleasure to meet you, Brock. I appreciate the love on TikTok, man. Shout out to Brock, man. Welcome to the show. So hey, I got the hard hitting questions. So I got the controversial.
Yeah. You'd have come out with that Waterburger in and out, right?
I was we kind of keep it light, but big fella, I gotta hit him with Walter Cronkite up here.
Okay.
Drake or Kendrick?
See, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have never really grew up liking Kendrick like that, right? I've always been a big Drake fan, so I'm gonna say Drake, but not like us. Like I was telling Terrence the other day, because Terrence is a huge Kendrick fan. I was like, not like us has me feel like a certain way, because I'm like sitting there like vibing to that song, but it's like this is Drake, and I'm a Drake fan over Kendrick any day. So that's not the only Kendrick song I like. Yeah.
And remember, like, subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to like. If you love us, tell your friends about us. Like.